What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite Pokemon collaboration of the last few years. And no, I'm not talking about that abomination. Actually, sidebar, Pokemon, you re-release all of the Van Gogh Pokemon items without the promo card attached to it? Like, what are you thinking?
It's so dumb.
I was on the website when I found out you guys had brought them all back on, and I was going to buy some stuff, but no promo card, so I said, nah.
No.
No, I am talking about the Santa Cruz Pokemon skateboards.
So cool.
I got two in back here. I got Mew, and I got Wartortle. I also have a Pikachu deck somewhere in my closet, which I is up for sale if anybody wants to pick it up. I just figured we take a look, see how these things are doing. They were selling for some crazy prices when they first released, so let's find out what they're selling for now.
Let's do this thing!
So for the most part, it doesn't look like some of these are really selling more like recently. It looks like this Blastoise deck right here sold April 20th for $325. This Pikachu deck sold for almost $400 back in September of 2023, which I think is when I did my last video on this. Looks like we got one of the sealed packs of the skateboard selling for $250. Some of the other merchandise that came with it, like this hat, and some of the t-shirts are pretty cool too. Yeah, I don't know. Some of this, sometimes it looks like the sealed price range is going a little wild, but I mean, if you still have this sealed, good for you. I didn't seal mine. I got this t-shirt though. That was cool. I think there was a Charizard t-shirt too, but I didn't. I saved most of my money that day for the actual decks. So let's look at the gold ones.
It's gold, Jerry, gold.
Wow. $3,000. Let's look at these other pictures. So for those of you who don't know, these were a limited edition Santa Cruz Pokemon collab. They made 50 of each of these golden boards. We're gonna look at all of them, but all right, he doesn't want to be in the video anymore, I guess. Get out of here. Jumps all over me and then doesn't want to be in the video. Whatever.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
There was Eevee, Gyarados, Mimikyu, Pikachu, and Charizard. All the gold decks. And when they first released, people were selling the Charizard decks for about 15 grand, which is absolutely crazy. But apparently, this one sold in February, back for $3,000. So that's a pretty good deal, I would say. I mean, I feel like it's down a little bit from where it was before. But these golden decks were really crazy. Special edition, 1 out of 50. I wish they were like, you had an engraving of what number it was. That would be kind of cool. Looks like we had a Mimikyu deck sell for almost $2,000 back in February. The end of February. No, you're not coming back up here. You stay down there. I'm trying to make a video. Get out of here. I feel like Mimikyu was the lowest selling of all these. People like Mimikyu, but I don't think a lot of people who, like, you know, aren't super into Pokemon knew who Mimikyu was. So they're like, it's just that other one. It's just the other one.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Right, yeah.
Dang, in general, though, a lot of these decks are going down. You got this Charmander deck selling for $225, Squirtle for $200. This one's a Charmeleon deck selling for $160. This Bulbasaur selling for $140. I mean, honestly, now's the time to pick up one of the ones that you missed out on getting. This Charizard deck, $300. Now's the time if you had one you wanted to get. Now's the time to buy. I feel like people are selling them.
Our prices have never been lower.
Son, you have to talk louder.
Never been lower.
I couldn't really find any of the gold Charizard decks that sold. This is the closest one I could, but I don't think it actually got paid for because it has this line through it. 2,500 is a lot lower than 15,000 when it originally released, which is a pretty steep decline.
You're right about that.
I don't think, I mean, paying thousands of dollars for a skateboard, even if it is like a cool Pokemon skateboard, seems a little outrageous to me.
Yep.
If I wanted to buy one of these other ones that I really liked, like this Charizard one, I could see, I mean, I paid, you know, $200 for that Wartortle. I really like Wartortle, it's my favorite Pokemon, so I was like, I've gotta get it.
You love Pokemon.
But yeah, I mean, it seems, you know, that the sealed bags are still selling pretty regularly, and the higher priced decks, like the Charizard, Mewtwo, Gengar, those are selling pretty steadily too. And then people are also selling them in triplets. You got the whole line. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. That's kind of cool. Be a cool little wall display. But yeah, I mean, if you were lucky enough to pick some of these up and you have one you don't want and you want to pass it on to somebody else, I feel like now's a good time to try and sell them. Like I said, I've got my Pikachu listed on eBay. I'm definitely holding on to those two because those are some of my favorite Pokemon, and they ain't going nowhere. Sorry about ya. My brother has a Magikarp. Ooh. He pulled the Magikarp and was not super pumped, but Magikarp's alright. It's also selling for the least amount of money. Dang, someone sold all 3 of those for $335.
What was that? Come again?
That's my rant about the Santa Cruz skateboards. I really like them. I don't know if you guys were lucky enough to get your way in there and buy any, but if you were, good for you. If not, and you want one, people are selling them, and a lot cheaper than they were 3 months ago in my last video when I covered this. So maybe now's the time to try and buy one. If you or anybody you know is interested in my Pikachu deck, let me know. We'll work out a deal. I'll make a posting. We'll work out a price. But I am trying to get rid of it just because I feel like now's a good time to sell them. I don't really see the price of them going up, you know? I don't think the Pikachu's going to go down, but I also don't think the Pikachu's going to go up. I feel like now is probably a good time to sell it. The other ones, though, it seems like the price is kind of declining, especially on the starter trios. You know, besides the final forms, I feel like the prices are kind of going down on that. If you have Mewtwo, Gengar, Mew, I feel like those prices are going to hold. Snorlax, those will be just fine, but yeah, I mean, if your favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle, get in there and get one of those. Do it. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment down below if you were lucky enough to pick one of these up and which one's your favorite. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Anyway, hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one.